Tonight's book is How to Catch a Star by Oliver Jeffers. Did you ever wish you could catch a star? This boy did. Once upon a time, there was a little boy, and he loved the stars very much. Every night, he watched the stars out of his window and wished that he had one of his very own. He dreamed of how this star would be his friend, and they would play hide and seek together and take long walks together. The boy decided that he would try to catch a star. So he thought if he got up very, very early in the morning, the star would be tired from being up all night and he would be able to catch it. So the boy got up at sunrise, but he could not see a star anywhere. So he sat down and he waited for a star to appear. And he waited, and he waited, and he ate lunch. And he waited and waited until after dinner, and he waited some more. Finally, just before sunset, he looked up and he saw a star. The boy tried to jump and grab that star, but he couldn't reach it. He couldn't jump high enough. So he very carefully climbed to the top of a tree, very tall tree, but the star was still too high for him to reach. He thought that he might lasso the star with a life preserver from his dad's boat, but it was much too heavy for him to carry. He thought, if I could only fly up in a spaceship, I could just grab the star. But the only starship he owned was made of paper. He didn't know how to make it fly. Perhaps he could get a seagull to help him fly to the sky and reach his star. But the seagull didn't want to help. He just sat there. The star is still in the sky. The boy worried that he would never, ever, ever catch a star. Just then, he saw something floating in the water. It was the prettiest star he ever seen. Just a baby star. It must have fallen from the sky. He tried to fish it out with his hands. Oops. But when the boy reached in to touch the star, it just rippled through his fingers. Couldn't catch it. But then the boy was walking away, very, very sad. He just would have to give up. So he slowly started walking home from the ocean. And that's when he saw it, washed up on the bright golden sand. A star. The boy had caught the star. A star of his very own. And that's the end. So maybe if you can't catch a star from the sky, you might find one on a beach. I'll help you look for it if you like. Good night.